Bailiffs at the door, what every worker needs to know. For most people, contact with a bailiff comes without warning. A knock at the door, a raised voice, a demand for money now. The intention is simple: to create fear and force compliance before you have time to think. Bailiffs are not police officers. They are not courts. They do not automatically have the right to enter your home or take what they want. Their powers are limited by law. And many abuses happen because those limits are ignored or deliberately misrepresented. Under the Tribunals, Courts and Enforcement Act 2007, bailiffs enforcing most debts such as council tax, parking fines, and county court judgments cannot force entry on their first visit. They cannot push past you, put a foot in the door, break a lock, or enter through a window. If they do, that is unlawful. The main exceptions are criminal court fines and certain tax debts. And even then, forced entry is meant to be a last resort, not a routine tactic. The idea that bailiffs can always break in is simply false. Bailiffs also cannot lie about their powers. Telling you they will return with police, claiming you will be arrested when no arrest power exists, or pretending to have authority they do not hold is unlawful. Anyone falsely claiming to be a bailiff is committing fraud. If a bailiff does enter your home, their powers still have limits. They cannot take essential household items such as beds, clothing, cookers, or fridges. They cannot take tools or equipment you need for work up to a total value of £1,350. They cannot take goods that belong to someone else, such as a partner's car or a child's belongings. Seizing these items is illegal. Bailiffs are also bound by rules on behavior. They must not threaten, harass, or intimidate. They must not visit between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. They must take account of vulnerability, including serious illness, disability, mental health problems, or recent bereavement. Ignoring vulnerability can invalidate enforcement. The single most important protection is this: you do not have to let a bailiff into your home. You can keep the door locked and speak through the door or letterbox. Once inside, their powers increase. That is why pressure at the doorstep is their main tool. This is WEU guidance, because enforcement action falls hardest on working people. Illness, insecure work, caring responsibilities, and administrative errors all lead to debt. Fear should never be used as a collection method. Knowledge is collective protection. Stephen Morris, General Secretary of the Workers of England Union, said, "No worker should be bullied or frightened on their own doorstep." Bailiffs can rely on fear and misinformation, and that is exactly why knowing your rights matters. Our trade union will always stand with members against intimidation and unfair enforcement. Bailiff Quick Guidance: you do not have to open the door to a bailiff. Bailiffs cannot force entry on a first visit for most debts. They cannot push past you or block the door. They cannot take essential household items. They cannot take work tools worth under £1,350. They cannot take goods belonging to someone else. They must show ID and explain what they are enforcing. They must not harass, threaten, or ignore vulnerability. You can complain to the creditor, the court, or citizens' advice. Free debt help is available from Step Change and Pay Plan.